we talk about legal diligence of the counterparty, there are certain issues which should be very carefully checked from legal point of view. First of all, if you're talking about with the Russian company, you have to check that it's properly registered, and you have to check through corporate register that this company really exists.
In
Yes,
Russia.
in Russia, yes, that it's not under liquidation process, and it's not under bankruptcy process. Then you have to check that who is the general director, because it's necessary to understand who is the signatory of documents if you sign them. You need to check whether this general director is fully capable to carry out his business. I mean, sometimes the business director, the general director of the company can be disqualified for certain issues, and it should be checked whether this person really can carry out these responsibilities. Also, when we're doing legal due diligence, we're checking court trials involved in these companies. There are open court databases, so we can advise our clients that this company is participating in large court trials, which may result in problems or even bankruptcy at late stage. Also, we can check financial turnover, registered financial turnover of the company, so you can understand whether this company has 100,000 turnover over a year or 100 million turnover through the last year. We can also check such issues like licenses. Yes, but they have registered licenses, and we can also check whether this person is sanctioned or not, because it's also important these days, because
Yes.
in the current unfortunate environment, it's necessary to check whether this counterparty falls under any sanctions, because it may be important for Brazilian businessmen. Maybe not, but sometimes it's important.
I think for the majority of Brazilian brands, they are interested if the company is sectioned or not,
Mhm.
or how they should invest in. Even for them in Brazil, they need be careful how doing
Sure.
business here during this situation. Okay, we
Mhm.
can do it.
Yes.
Um, sorry.
Yes, and I just want to mention that we're talking about the corporate due diligence mainly, but if a Brazilian company plans to invest some sort of asset, I mean, for instance, real estate, there are additional areas which also can be checked. The registration of title of the building, of landlord, some town planning zoning requirements can be checked, some encumbrances can be checked, and some restrictions imposed on this property also can be checked during legal due diligence process. So all these areas can be checked from independent sources, which I just told that even the counterparty doesn't reveal this information. We can check this information which I mentioned before in open sources and present the Brazilian business with our report for the business to understand who's talking with. Really.
Great,
Yes.
great.
Yes, there are a lot of open databases, legal databases, which can be used in these purposes and can be checked, and we can prepare a really comprehensive report in order to prepare clear picture for legal point of view before going further in communication in business relations with the potential Russian counterparts.
Well, it's not so much different of the other countries, by the
Yes.
way, because if you go to Britain and the
So
US, you have the same step, no?
absolutely, absolutely, yes. More or less, it's widely used practice all over the world. Yes,
Yeah,
and that's why this is
yeah, yeah, standard.
standard stage, a legal stage which should be done before entering into